Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It is finally summer and today is very hot actually. I don't know if you could see. It's hot. I think it is 21 outside already. I have some windows open. I have this fan beside me, so if you can hear the noise, that's the fan. And yeah, just wanted to touch base. I have been missing in action for quite a few months now. I think it's almost 8 months that I have not uploaded like a long form video. I was just busy, and I was at some point too where I don't have the energy to do anything or anything else. Like, I mean, I've been taking care of my plants, of course, the everyday living, whatever that we do every day. Yes. So yeah, how are you guys doing? It has been a while, and in that time that I was gone, to be honest, my collection has just grown extensively. I guess I was impulse buying or depressed shopping, if it makes sense, or if it's even a word. So I have collected quite a lot of Hoyas lately. My Hoyas, I think, is more than 100 now, just with the Hoyas alone. So yeah, my collection has grown so much. I did downsize some plants, or I had chopped some plants and sold cuttings, you know, just to make sure that I have space for everyone. I did chop a bunch of plants, but in exchange for that as well, I had bought quite a lot of plants. But yeah, in today's video I will give you an update on how my collection is doing. And I don't know if you noticed, we are in a different filming situation here. This shelf beside me or behind me has been on that wall there where the media unit is right now. I had to move it because I feel like I am not enjoying where it was. That wall is what you see as soon as you get into the house, and I don't know if you can tell, looking at this shelf here, it looks very cramped, cluttered in some way, and so I was at a point where I don't enjoy looking at it anymore as soon as I get in the house. These plants are smaller, which I meant, or which I wanted, because I want them to fit in the shelf. Although I have a lot of plants, I want my plants to be, let's just say, I want them to be in a specific place. I don't want to have plants in this table here, on the table there, blah blah blah, you know. I just want them to be in one place. So to have them smaller like this can give me the space that I needed. And so looking at it, it looks very full, but they are just like smaller plants. Although I have some bigger plants as well on the bottom here. You can't really see, but I'll show you in a sec. So yeah, I have most of my baby Hoyas up in the plant room. I have them in my glass cabinets. If you've been in my channel for quite a while, you would have seen that I have like a IKEA Baggy Bowl cabinets that I made into sort of a greenhouse. I mean, they're not very weather stripped, like some of the strippings are actually off, like as at this moment, but it's fine. The Hoyas are enjoying it. And yeah, I still have some of my plants here on this window, but I am betting it's gonna be backlit, so I feel like we're gonna skip that side. I'm just gonna show you the plant wall, these here, and the plants in the plant room. And yeah, those are the major places where I have my plants right now. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and yeah, let's get into the video. Alright guys, so I'm just gonna give you an overview of how the living room looks like, where the majority of my plants are. So basically we have the shelves here with some plants on the top. I added a grow light on the top there. I have my plant wall there. It's looking good, but yeah, and this is just a fake plant. I have to put a plant there because I want some green over there, but it doesn't get, or it's not gonna get a lot of light, so I figured a fake plant will do. So yeah, and as I said, that window there has some plants behind the curtains, but I don't think you would be able to see it. Maybe one day I will give you a view of what that is. So we are just gonna turn around and show you how it looks like on the other side. So that is the wall where this shelves was before, like there, and dining room that side. See, I don't have any plant there because I don't know, or maybe I have one, like this little one here. It is sort of like a rehab plant, but no, I don't have much plant over there. I want it to be like a space where I can breathe sometimes, you know. So yeah, this is mostly where my plants are. And that monstera, actually, like that huge monstera there, I am not sure if I'm gonna leave it there because I feel like it is taking up a lot of space over there. I tried to sell it, and then my husband was like, I like that plant, so okay, fine, I will keep it because he wanted it, or he liked it. So yeah, anyhow, this is the living room. So I think we should start on the plant wall here. There are some plants here that I will be taking out. Actually, no, just one. I lied. So that one there, that cactus there, I will bring it out once it gets consistently warm, because these days sometimes during the night the temperature still fluctuates, and I don't want it to get cold damage. So that is that one. I took my Syngonium albo here. I just want to give it a try and see if it will work here. But yeah, it has that beautiful leaf. This is my Florida Ghost that I chopped, and I had sold the cuttings. I'm not sure if it has a new growth point yet, but it's just chilling there. This is my salad bowl of plants, and yeah, that is my, what is that plant on the back with the long leaf? That is, I think, a Patriciae cross with Esmeraldense. Very unique plant. Hoya. This is the Lilano Milano that I chopped. This has a unique leaf shape. When this was sold to me, the seller said this is a Spiritus Sancti. It is clearly not a Spiritus Sancti, but back then I have no idea what I'm doing, so yeah. And my sad piece lily, that Zizi Raven is doing amazing here, getting tall. There is a baby. Awesome. So yeah, that's one thing too that I wanted to make a video of, is like the substrate that I am using now. So yeah, watch out for that one. And then I have this one here. This is my, this used to be a lemon top pothos. that had reverted. It requires a lot of light, and obviously I only have a grow light there, and it could have been enough, but I don't want the light to be facing just on one plant, so I have it angled a little bit that it would reach from this plant to the plant down here. So yeah, my Albo Monstera is giving me a new leaf here. I don't know if you could see this one here. There is a new leaf there. It's hard to see. There you go. I think this one is not enjoying the highlight that it is getting, because this is a new leaf and it's a little bleach. I wanted it to look like this one, dark with white spots. So yeah, my Biliaceae I chopped also, like there. It is not giving me any new growth point as of this moment, but yeah, I'm hoping that it will sprout some new growth point. This one is my very chill, what is this called again? Giganteum. This used to be an Epipremnum giganteum silver. It had reverted because, of course, I don't have a lot of light for it here. But some of the leaves would come out with some variegations like that, if you can see. And then it will fade out into just plain green. But it's a good filler plant, so. That's my tortum just hiding there. I chopped it as well, but I think I can see like a little growth point over there. And then yeah, that is the plant wall. So my goal is to make this plant wall bushier in a way that I wouldn't be able to see the pots very much, because right now I feel like I am seeing pots only, more the plants. So yeah, that is the plant wall. Now let's go around this side here on the plant shelf. So this is how it looks like. I don't know why my camera doesn't seem to be focusing lately. I don't know, but yeah, I guess you could see, and I will give you a close-up anyhow. So yes. All right, this is my Josie Bono, which it is taking up a lot of space with all those huge leaves. I have thought of getting rid of it because, I don't know, it is not giving me the variegation that it used to have, like this one here. When I first got the plants, it was like giving me mostly white or half moon leaves. And then winter came, and yeah, it turned into just this mostly speckled colored leaf, which is not bad actually, but because it is taking up a lot of space, I really wanted to, I don't know, maybe chop it or get rid of it totally. We'll see. This here is my philodendron, no, Monstera Burlmarx Flame. I had this by this window here. It was on the ledge down there, and then I feel like it was getting, I don't know, sun stressed or bleach, because this one, if you can see, this is a newer leaf, and I know some leaf can be lighter colored than the older leaf, but it doesn't seem right to me, like the color. And also it didn't give me the fenestration that it's supposed to have already. Like this is the older leaf, and then the next leaf after that one, and they both have fenestration. And this is the first leaf that come out in my care, and it doesn't have any. And so I was wondering if maybe I was doing something wrong with it, but who knows. That is a Monstera that I am gonna return to my friend, This was a cutting from my monstera before, and I gave her a cutting, and then at some point I lost all my monstera and I kind of miss it, and she gave me back this one. But now that I have that huge monstera over there, let me see, that one, I guess there is no point in having too much monsteras, so yeah, I will return that to her. Some cuttings of sable blue pothos. This plant is very, very beautiful. I like this plant so much, but for some reason I can't grow it in soil. So right now it is just in water like that. It is fully rooted, but I know as soon as I put it in soil it's gonna croak on me, so I am just leaving it be, and it seemed to be happy there. It's just getting a little bit of light from this grow light here, and it's underneath this leaf of the Monstera Thai. So yeah, speaking of Monstera Thai, this is my Monstera Thai constellation. If you have been on my channel for a while now, you would have seen that this was a very beautiful plant used to, like all these are very big leaf, and then I don't know what happened. I think at some point this used to be in the bedroom upstairs, like the spare room, which I consider my plant room. And at some point I think I opened the window, and this was close to the window, and so it got cold damage, and I was so heartbroken. All the leaves had browned and I had to keep chopping it. At some point it did stop browning, like some of the leaves are staying green, and yeah, but it doesn't look as much beautiful as it used to. Like if I can find a photo of how it used to, I will put that in a clip. And but yeah, it is giving me a new leaf though. I don't know if you could see, like there, and it seemed like it's gonna be very white, and I am excited. The new leaf, or the leaf that came before that one, is there. Look how huge that is, and it's so pretty. I like the variegation, and it has the second fenestration already. So yeah, it's totally a mature plant, and I can't wait for it to give me that new leaf because it looks very beautiful. And then on the bottom here of the pot, this pot is very bare. Let me take this out. So if I take these two cuttings, this is a Florida Beauty, this is a Philodendron Kitina, this is a, I think a combination of a Florida Beauty and Mayoi. It's pretty, it's just a cutting. It is fully rooted, and it's just in a small container. So this is how the pot looks like underneath, and it looks bare. Hold on. If you look at it from afar, it looks very bare without the these two cuttings. That's why I put them here, to make it look like it is a full pot. And yeah, the colors seem to match with the colors on the Monstera Thai. So yeah, it's a good way to cheat in having like a lush collection. All right, and then this is my chill Philodendron. What are you? That is Squamiferum, very chill plant. And then my Adansonii. And then on the back there, I don't know if you could see, of course you can't, there is an Atabapuense in a pole. But yeah, these are the plants on the top. And then first shelf. Gunung Gading. This Hoya Gunung Gading has been with me for quite a while. I think it got so angry with me when I kept chopping it, but it is growing back now. Look at that beautiful leaf. So pretty. So these are the older leaf, which are dark enough, but they're not as big as this ones here. Love the exposed veining of this plant. I don't think it will sun stress for me because my grow light there is not as strong, but I'm okay with that one. This is my Hoya Jennifer. I started it as a one leaf cutting and now it has some new growth. Let me see. Look how dark those leaves. They're huge too, which I'm excited. Yeah, we're not gonna look at all the plants here, otherwise we're gonna be here forever. That is a Chelsea that I have chopped quite a lot, and then now it's growing back. It's giving me a lot of new growth. My Hoya Saba, I don't know what I did to it, but it seemed like it's not very happy right now. We'll see. So Louisiana, this is my favorite plant as well. I chopped it, and yeah, look at you guys, it has a new growth point here, which I'm happy. This here is my favorite at the moment. This is my Hoya Polyneura Dame Fairy Queen. Dame, I don't know how to say it, but it has new growth points there. And there's one on the bottom here. So I am excited. Very pretty plant. And then that is my Fuboensis. And then my Polyneura albo. This one here is something that I have never really heard before. This is a Hoya, no, not this one. This is a David Comingii. No, this one I meant. This one is a Hoya Leucardinaceana. Never heard of this plant before. It just have this smaller leaf, but it's like rounded and curved a little bit. So cute. This is a Sigillatus round form. So pretty. And then my Larissa. This one, I am surprised with this one. When I got this plant, these are the leaves that it had. Smaller, not as dark, and this is the leaf that grow in my care. Like, look at the difference. It is super dark and veiny and huge compared to those older leaves. Very pretty plant. But my pride and joy is this one here. Oh, it's hard to show. Okay, hold on. That is my Hoya Crinkle 8. This plant is just super chill, and if you can touch it, you would feel that it is like super soft underneath. It has like little hairs, and these leaves can grow huge. Super easy care plant. And another one that I am super proud of is this one here. This is my Hoya globulosa. Look how pretty she is. It's staying very compact, which I am happy. It has this leafy or hairy leaf. So cute. And then the only colorful plant I have in my collection, I really don't know what exactly is this. Looks like a Tradescantia to me. I just bought it because it feels very cheerful. But yeah. Alright, here on the shelf I have, oh, this I have to show you. This one is my Hoya compacta albo. This plant has gotten so mad at me. I was chopping and chopping it to sell like cuttings and then at some point it just started croaking on me, and yeah, it stopped growing at some point. But lately it had given me new growth. Like this very pink one is a new growth, and I think there is a few more down there. Like this one is a new leaf also. Yeah, so I am happy. It scared me a little bit when it stopped growing. I thought it was going to die on me. And then I just have a cutting of the inner variegated Bella there. It's rooted. Curtisii albo, or no, just Curtisii. I finally get to grow this one. This has been a very difficult plant for me at some point. Like no matter what I do, I couldn't really grow it. And then I transferred it into a very well draining soil, and I put it in sort of a self-watering system, and that's when it started growing, and it's giving me very beautiful leaves, and some of the leaves are actually bigger compared to the other ones. So yeah, I'm happy that it finally grew on me. And then my Australis Lisa is just chilling there. Very easy, colorful plant. Highly recommend that one. This is my Silver Lady. This is the plant that I have been chopping consistently because I have been selling it, and I think it got angry too. Now it doesn't have any active growth point. It does have a peduncle, but it didn't really bloom. So I don't know. Probably have flat mites too by the look of it, but yeah. That one is my Australis Blondie. It's the albo variegated Australis. I love this one so much. The leaf is super thick, and yeah, variegation on the outside, super pretty. I have a what is this? A propagation of this that I'm rooting right now because, as you can see, it is very bare. And I wanted the pot to fill out a little more, but since cutting it, it actually gave me a new growth point there. Exciting. But yeah, it's rooted and happy. Alright, let's go back there. Here is my Hoya Kanyakumariana variegated. This also is a very fast-growing Hoya. Chopped it many times. That is my Hoya compacta Mona Loa. That is the inner variegated Hoya compacta. This is a very easy chill plant as well. Look how beautiful she is. And she is growing. I'm proud of that baby plant. This one is my Hoya Mathilde. So proud of her. Look how pretty she is. Variegation is nice as well. I put it in this trellis that I made myself, and I think she will look good in there. I used to have her trailing, but I feel like a trellis would be good. So nice. And then my booby cactus is giving me another set of boobies. Look at that. I think I'm gonna put this one outside on the summer. I think it will grow a lot outside. So that's that one. This is my Verticillata Silver Heart. I got this as a 2-leaf cutting. These two here on the bottom, and it grew this vine in my care, and now it has 3 more leaves. I love this one so much. It's so beautiful, so silvery, and the shape of the leaves is also pretty. Silver Heart. And then this one here is my Silver Dollar. Hoya, I chopped this bad boy a lot, and then same story, he got angry at me and I was left with two leaves like these two down here. And I was so scared, so I stopped. But then it gave me this new vine here, and then this leaf, so silvery, and then there's another one here, and I don't know if you could see, there is a baby leaf there. Can you see it? This tiny one here. Yeah, so that's one Hoya silver dollar. And then this one here is my one of the two. This is my Argentea princess. I'm not really sure how I feel about this plant. This one is a fast grower, but I feel like I already have so many silver leaf Hoyas, and this doesn't excite me as much anymore. But it's funny though, I posted this like maybe twice already, and every time I would have it up for sale, I would just change my mind and decided to keep it. And then it started growing me this vine with a beautiful new leaf coming in, and so I was like, no, I'm not selling that. So yeah, I have two now of this Argentea princess, but maybe once I get bored of them so much, I will sell one of them. This is a Epipremnum pinnatum albo. I have been looking for this plant for a very long time because I used to have this plant, and I don't know, I think I sold it and I missed it, so yeah, I bought this one. It's just a baby one, perfect for that spot. So yes, there you go. And then nothing special here. Oh, this one is my Corniana Black, and that is a Waimani. My Soligamiana is looking very happy. I love that new leaf. Barbiflora, Minibel. My Mirabilis has given me two flowers, but I think they are done now. Oh, yeah. This one is also finished blooming. Alrighty. And yeah, these are just my bigger plant. That's CV Marvels. That is Vitellonoides and Quincunarvia and Crassipetulata. I have here my Hoya Starry Night. This I like. Look at the leaf of this plant. It is super dark green, and then the variegation, no, not the variegation, the speckle turns pink if you give it bright light. Yeah, it doesn't show very much here, but yeah, I love that one. Hoya obovata, inner variegated. Ooh, this one. This looks silly, I think, for some people, but this is my Hoya elephant. Look how huge that leaf is. Like, it's almost the size of my hand. It is super huge, and I basically just bought this plant because of the leaf shape. It is super huge. Right now it only has one, but I have some baby ones there. I am hoping that they will grow. But yeah, I have a long vine too. Maybe this will also give me a new leaf here. We'll see. And then another one that has a huge leaf is my Hoya Sarawak. This one here. Like, seriously, that is a huge leaf. Oh my god, it's the size of my palm. That is so pretty. Look at them together. They are just living like a boss. Hoya Sarawak, and this is a new leaf. Hopefully it will be, I hope the same size as this one. Exciting. Okay. And this is a pubic calyx pink. I don't know, it doesn't seem to grow fast for me. Another Hoya obovata, Snow Queen, my Polyneura Splash, beautiful. My pubic calyx blush. This is pretty too. Look at that leaf, it's turning pink. And then Melliflua, another Hoya obovata with beautiful leaf. That is my Carnosa Freckles. I'm using it to hide cords on the back there. Ooh, my Bella. How could I not include this? Look at you guys, my Bella is blooming. I think there's 3 of them. This is blooming non-stop. Another one there. Yeah, it has quite a few peduncles, but we'll see how many would really bloom for me. But yep, this is my plant shelf. It's okay. Alright, let's have a look at this massive monstera. See, it looks beaten. Some of the leaves are crushed because I really don't have the space for it. I don't know why I'm keeping it. But look at the new leaf. That one is a new leaf. And then the one behind it is also a new leaf. They are better looking because they are like way back into the wall and we don't really touch or, you know, bother them. But yeah, I don't know. I will think about it more. But let me show you the stem of this plant. They are thick. And there's so many of them here. I repotted it into this bucket. It actually still has the handle. I didn't even bother taking it out. But yeah, I don't know if you could see. The roots are very pretty underneath there. They are all white and chunky. So yeah, we'll see. But yeah, this is our living room. This is how it looks like on the back of this shelf here. And then no more plant here. I brought them outside, like my snake plants. They're outside now for the summer. So yeah, these are the plants in the living area. Alright guys, I guess I spoke too soon because in the beginning of the video I mentioned, or I said that I will do I will give you updates of all the plants in my collection, which I found out is too much. Like, I have been filming for like almost an hour now and I still have to go to work, so I still have to get ready, and yeah, I can't do every one of them. Yeah, so this will be the end. So I'm thinking I'm gonna split the video into 2 for my plant updates. So these are all the plants that I have in the living room, and then the next one, the part 2, will be the plants upstairs in the plant room. So yeah, I also feel like my energy is getting low, which is the story of my life these days. I don't know, my energy just isn't as much as it used to. Maybe because I'm getting old too, probably. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I have quite some few ideas on a new video coming soon. I will film a video for sure on how to acclimate plants, or what to do with your plants once you bring them to your collection or once you bring them home. I have quite a few people asking me what to do with the new plants, what substrate to use, and where I put my plants, blah blah blah. So yeah, I will make sure to cover all that in the video. And yeah, as I said, the part 2 for the plant updates. I hope you guys enjoy, and if you are not subscribed to my channel yet, please consider subscribing. I appreciate it so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!